I'm Heather Strickland, and I am a health coach and a published author and a blogger and a mother.
All right. Okay, so tell me about the health coaching. What do you do?
Well, I went to school to be a health coach because I started a website and I'd lost a bunch of weight and I wanted to sustain that weight loss because I had done it before. I'm a mother of three, and with my first two children, I gained over 100 pounds and lost it fast, but didn't keep it off. And I didn't do it the healthy way. So I went to school to be a health coach, and through the process of doing that, learned more about how to help myself and my family. And now I help other people, specifically women that are struggling, that have kids, that maybe have gotten used to putting themselves on the back burner. And I try to help them maintain a balance in their life while also getting used to the idea of putting themselves first so they can pour, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So they can sustain and help their families and reach their goals, whatever they might be. They could be weight loss, it could be balance, but that's my mission because I know what it feels like to be on the opposite side of that and feel like maybe I can't give my permission to do that, but I know I'd be better, but I need to sit back on the sidelines and cheer everybody else on. I'm trying to get women to get in the game and cheer themselves on, and it's better for everybody.
I just booked your services on Rome. I found a health coach that can help me with my weight loss. How are you going to help me?
Okay. Thank you for asking that question. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and I'm going to send you a form with some questions, but we're going to go through those together, and we're going to talk about why you want to lose weight. What is your main driver? What's the main thing? Do you want to lose weight because you want to not be on cholesterol medication, because you don't want to be on blood pressure medication, or because you just want to feel better about yourself? We find your big why. And then we talk about the science behind what has not worked in the past so we can find what will work in the future. So we go through, and I learned over 150 diet methods. So I'm familiar with keto and my version of keto, but it's not for everybody. And everyone is an individual. I believe in bioindividuality. So I need to find out about, do you have a gluten intolerance? Do you have, what a part of this diet worked for you and what part didn't? Also, I would like to say that diet to me is a four-letter word, the D word. I don't like it. I don't like talking about restrictions. I like talking about crowding out with stuff that we love instead of talking about what we can't have. So I'm not that. And I'm also not the health coach that wears the black and white jersey and blows the whistle and yells. I'm your friend, but I'm going to hold you accountable, and I'm going to make sure that you put yourself in the driver's seat and you get to your goals, however we have to do that. But I really, really, really want to know everything about each individual woman that I work with, because every single one of us is different and unique. And you need a bio-individual approach to make it happen, especially if you were my age. I am 49 years old. I lost 100 pounds twice with my first two children. My third child, Nathan, has autism. After him, could not go back to work. I was depressed. I was over 150 pounds overweight. And I knew I had to make a change for my kids, for myself, for my family, for my life. And I did. And it made such a huge difference in my life that now I'm on a mission to help other women do the same thing. I will look at what we went over about what your needs are, what your goals are, what's worked in the past, and I will create a plan based on what you need. So if it is food, we will go over a grocery list of the things you need, the things you don't need, the things maybe you need to talk to your family about putting somewhere else. Maybe if that's an issue for you, we will talk about, do you need supplements? Do you need extras? And no, I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm going to empower you to make healthy choices and good choices without me someday. I don't want you to become dependent on me or a pill or anything else to get you to your goal, because you don't need it. You weren't put here to need something else. You weren't put here to need anybody else. You just need some guidance of how to protect and nourish your own body to get where you want to be. So we will go through, okay, all right, what are your self-sabotages? What do you do when, are you a late night eater? Is that where you hurt yourself? Maybe you need to become more aware of your habits. Maybe you need to start a food journal. Every person is unique, and I can't stress that enough. So if you're looking, I can't say I've got a 1-2 plan that's going to do everything for everybody, because it's going to be different for each person, but we will attack it from a balanced perspective. So, and when I say that, I mean diet, food, So you've got your regular food, the food you eat on your plate, and you've got your spiritual food. Something might be out of balance in your life. Maybe you eat clean and healthy, but you just cannot lose this last 15 pounds or 20 pounds. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not food. Maybe it's something's off in your career or your relationship or your spiritual life, but something's off. So I'm going to help you figure out what that is so that everything can come together in balance and you can go live your life and be your best self.